Hello out to all you wonderful people. This is Andre the Game Idea Guy. Thank you once again for lending me your time and your ear listening into another Woodrock for Xbox discussion. In this I'm going to be talking about Sunset Overdrive 2. Which, honestly, I'm surprised we really haven't heard anything about the potential possibility of the game coming in like the next 2 to 3 years. And it's something that I think would be cool to go ahead and just get the work done on. I mean, the game was great. The first game was great. So, I mean, for me personally, I would love to see a continuation of that. Maybe where the game actually takes your original save file and incorporates it into the next game if you've played the original. And it's not like you can't have it happen because Series S and X plays Xbox One games, which means it reads Xbox One data. And if you can have that data on your console, then there should be no reason that you can't have a transference of data from the first game over to the second. There's no reason that shouldn't be possible. So, from the perspective of someone who really enjoys or really enjoyed Sunset Overdrive, I do go back and play it every now and again. But for somebody who really enjoyed Sunset Overdrive, I'm just like, yo, where's the sequel? Insomniac, come on. Microsoft, come on, put something behind this. Because it would be cool to see how things have changed, how the world has changed up since everybody mutated from that toxic energy drink. Like, to see more people that gained superpowers and still maintain their humanity versus the amount of people that just became horrible beasts and monsters that overpopulate, like, the world. Expanded out beyond the city that the game started out in to other areas. That would be a real nice touch. But like, and plus on top of that, it gives you the opportunity to have multiple different hero type characters popping up. And for me, that would be great. I would honestly love to see that. Now, I would also make there be, I wouldn't make I would make there be one whole campaign, but during the campaign, there would be specific levels that have to be played and multiplayer played online to get, like, group setting stories. Like, just for instance, like, say there's like a battle arena type thing where somebody's running a show and they're using monsters for people to take on. Sort of like what Saints Row did with the doctor. I can't remember his name, but you know the thing with the cat head. Like where they use that for like a show for carnage and destruction. Something very similar to that, but you have to play it. Make single player versions of that, but have like multiplayer versions of those levels that are a part of the main campaign. And I know somebody's gonna be like, but why would you do that? So you could go online and socialize with other people. No, really, I just think it would be a cool thing to add. It could be something that can give you extra bonuses that you just don't get for the single player stuff. Not anything that's necessary to the actual story, but say you just want some exclusive extra items that could boost your destructive capabilities. Cool. And it could change, they could use it to change certain storyline pieces. Like maybe your character meets up with different other characters out there and representations of them end up showing up and helping you throughout the big battle. It wouldn't necessarily mean that those players are jumping in, but just say like you've joined at least one multiplayer matchup, and then the game would save the avatar, those characters, and bring them in to the final conflict of the game if you took on doing those missions. If you skip them, then your main character fights the final boss by themselves, and it makes the battle much harder. Something like that could be really interesting and could be cool to do. I think that that would be nice to have. And somebody's like, but why would they do that? Because it's interesting, it's different. That's why. That's why you would do it. Like, that's exactly why you would do it, because it'd be different from other stuff. That's all. And just keep all of the fourth wall breaking and stuff available. And if you do have a save from the first game, then the game refers back to stuff that happened in the first game or missions that you took on in the first game. Like, you remember that time when we had to jump across the silos and break all the fans or whatever, something like that? That could be something that they add in. And I think that that would be pretty cool. And if you don't have it, then you build a new character and they'll have other witty, fourth wall breaking things to say in those situations. Again, it's just something that I think that would be really awesome to have. And they should do it. Now, whether or not they do it is not up to me, but I do think that they should do it. And that's the whole point. But outside of that, I don't really have much to add to this. If anybody else is interested in giving their thoughts, go ahead and do so in the comments. Thank you guys very much for listening. Keep your eyes and ears out for more stuff from me. And until the next time, enjoy your games and peace out.